All right, hey guys, this is Korey Ralston with the Korey Ralston Group in 5-Star, and I'm here with McKenzie Dietrich, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself.
Thanks, Korey. So I am from Northern Ohio area, so Toledo, Waterville, White House, and I grew up playing sports, working service industry jobs in between classes and sports. I have 2 older sisters, and my sisters were kind of all spread out. One's in Nashville, one's in Columbus, and my parents are in Florida. And then upon leaving high school, graduating high school, I went to Adrian College for 4 years and played some sports while I was there, involved in extracurriculars, was in the service industry again, trying to make some extra money.
Yep.
And yeah.
Well, that's good. That's good to hear. It's nice to see kind of where you came from. The whole Ohio thing, I think Michiganders will let you go on that eventually.
Yeah.
So, McKenzie, when was it that you started in real estate?
So I started in real estate in 2020, right around COVID times. And right when I started real estate, Korey was actually my mentor to start out with. And he was great to have along the way. He's taught me so much and still is teaching me so much. And so when he made the move to 5-Star, it was just not even a question in my mind to go with him. And so
That's when you kind of made the change and switched over to 5-Star. I'd talk about how much you like it or don't like it, but I feel like you're pretty happy here, so
yeah,
we'll kind
definitely.
of leave it. All right, so from there, I'd like to kind of know, when you came to this area, what area did you settle down in, and tell us a little bit about maybe your family dynamic or family life and what's going on for you there.
Yeah. So my husband and I bought our first house in Addison, Michigan, and we lived there for a couple years until we decided to sell and kind of fulfill our dream of living on a lake. And that's where we landed, is in Jerome, Michigan, on a small lake called Mirror Lake. It's right next to Lake Leanne, which I know a lot of people are more common with that lake or more familiar with that lake.
Sounds like you had a good agent too.
Yeah, she did good. And so we live there with our 2 kids. Blake, she is a little over 3 years old, and Jackson's a little over 1.5 years. So they tend to keep us busy, but when we get some free time, we like to go golfing, spend time on the boat, spend time with friends and family.
Yeah, that's a great situation for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so from there, I was just kind of curious, what was it that led you to getting into real estate?
Yeah, so that kind of goes back to when my husband and I bought our first house in Addison. Overall, I just really enjoyed the experience, which I know can not always be the case for some people. Sometimes you have a really terrible experience when purchasing a home, it's a huge purchase, or you have a really great one. So I was pleased with that, and that started to kind of get my interest going in real estate. And I was like, this would be really cool to be in a position to create a great environment for other people and other families, and create a great overall experience with the home buying process. And on top of that, my mom was also in real estate when she lived in Florida and when she lived in Ohio. So I got to see a lot of that hands-on as well.
Yeah, that definitely helps for sure. I didn't have that experience, but I'm sure that it was useful to kind of see what the family dynamic would be like from a different perspective as well.
Yeah.
So that's cool. All right, so from there, the next question I have is, what was it that's really helped shape you and your interest in real estate, and maybe how it kind of all ties together?
I think one of the most important things in my life is family. My parents, my sisters, my husband, my kids, extended family. We've always been so close and encouraged and supported each other. And I kind of take that with everything in my life, with how I treat others, with my work ethic. And that's why in real estate, like if I'm given the opportunity to work with any family, whether it's, a newly engaged couple or a family of 5 with 3 little kids, I don't take that lightly, getting to have that privilege to work with families, because I know how important family is. So.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So that's a good one to talk about for sure. And I think that everybody can relate to that in some degree. What's personal to you and being able to tie that together with people that you're getting to know and how you can help them. That's a
Yeah.
good one. All right, so I guess the last thing here is, what's the best way for people to go ahead and contact you?
So the best way to reach me is to call, and if I don't answer your call, to text me. I will get back to that as soon as possible. So my phone number is 419-509-5691. And then you can also find more information about how to contact me on our website, our group
Yeah.
website.
That's KoreyRolstonGroup.com.
Yep. And then I also have my Facebook page and Instagram page. You can find me on Realtor, Zillow. So yeah, those are all great ways to get in touch with me.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time. It's been good sitting down with you. It's always enjoyable to get to know a little bit more about you and also share it with the people that get to know you in a different way.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.